What is going on, guys? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon. MLB DFS video for quote-unquote opening day, Thursday, July 23rd, 2020. So, we've waited 4 months for opening day. Never thought it would be here. It is so close. It's a 2-game slate. It's going to be hard to go wrong on this, but we are going to dig into it. We're going to look at, so if you've been with us for a while, you know normally we are able to go through each pitcher, look at the bats and stuff like that, do some stacks. That's when there's a full slate of games. We only have 2 games. We have 4 pitchers, a handful of batters that we can look at. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to look at the odds. So I am filming this on Monday the 20th. So it could change a little bit. But just depending on where we're at, the odds might not change a ton. So I just kind of wanted to bring that to your attention. What we're going to do is we're going to go through all the pitchers here. Like I said, there's 4 of them. Not a lot going on right now, but as we move throughout the week, we'll put out a cheat sheet. We'll put out our optimal lineups as well. So as always, guys, if this video gets 25 likes, 25 comments, we'll give you a free Fanduel and Draftkings GPP lineup posted in the comment section right down below here. 25 likes and comments. So, I mean, you've got a few days to get this going, so I really think we can do it this time. That being said, if you have any questions at all, please comment down below or email me, support@fantasyteamadvisors.com. I'm always here to answer them for you. What else? Yeah, I mean, currently right now we're killing it. MLB is usually our best sport. It's not as predictive as NBA. Because you know the NBA players are going to be out there for 40 minutes. They're going to get X amount. I mean, you can kind of tell the floor. But at any given time with baseball, a pitcher can get shelled. I mean, we have 3 great pitchers and 1 so-so pitcher going on Thursday, and we'll get through that. I mean, batters. Mike Trout could go 4 for 4 with 4 home runs one night. The next night, he could strike out 4 times. That's the difference. It's there's a lot of variance to go on. I do believe we're going to see some ties here, just with, 2 total games. We're not going to see a ton, but I did want to bring you some content, so let's dig right into it. So just looking at the odds right now, as you can see, the first game, the Yankees at the Nationals. We're still waiting to see if this is going to be played in D.C. We're still waiting on news, so, I mean, 3 days away, and we don't know where this is going to be played, but neither here nor there. And just looking at this, the Yankees are a slight favorite at 138, where the Nationals and Max Scherzer 118 underdog in a way. So it's really hard to imagine you seeing Scherzer on the bump and being an underdog, but that's where we're at. The bet would be the safest bet would be plus 1.5 runs, meaning we're looking for 2+ runs. You're going to win that bet. And currently under 7.5 is the leading bet there. So that being said, the Vegas thinks Garrett Cole and the Yankees are going to take this win. As of right now, obviously things can change and shift, but that's where we're at. Then the next game, the Giants at the Dodgers. You got Cueto versus Kershaw. I think the Giants, I mean, just looking at this, I mean, Dodgers and Kershaw are -300 to win. I don't see how the Giants win this game. Their roster's aging. Not very good. I mean, Johnny Cueto is their starting day pitcher. That says something. And we'll look into that. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, so there you go. Those are the 2 games. Friday's going to be the better one where we have every team going. So looking into that. If you guys have any questions, comment below. We'll answer them for you. Definitely answer them for you. Make sure you follow us on all social media, which you can find in the article. So this article will actually be posted down below in the comments, or in the we'll pin no, it's in the description section. My bad. It'll be the very first link in there, and if you can click on that and let me know, just click on it so I can see that you guys are looking into it, so I know this is something that you guys would like to see. MLB was pretty big hit last season, and hopefully we're here for you. So definitely, like I said, you can check out the Vegas odds. You can click here. Those might be changed by the time you watch this video, depending on when you watch this video. And you can always hit us up on Twitter at advisors_team. So looking at the pitchers here, first game, the Yankees at the Nationals. You got Garrett Cole versus Max Scherzer. With Cole, just looking at the current Nationals roster. So with the current roster, and you've got to remember that the Nationals lost Rendon. Ryan Zimmerman is sitting out this year. Harper was gone, obviously, so he's not there. They're not the team they were when they won the World Series. And don't forget, guys, before they got hot in the second half of the season, they were kind of so-so. I think they were 19 and I don't even remember. Through the first 60 games, they were under 500, I believe. So looking at that, against the Nationals, 157 plate appearances, struck out 28.7% of the batters he's faced, only a 255 weighted on base, and a 227 batting average, which I love that. That's absolutely killer. The one problem is, since this is opening day per se, and they had spring training, then it was closed, and they got summer camp open, how long are the starting pitchers going to go? That's the one thing I'm a little bit scared about. Watching Garrett Cole, watching these scrimmages, whether or not it's intra-squad scrimmage or it is facing a major league club just as an exhibition game, how many innings are these starting pitchers going to go? You would hope for at least 6. 5 you could get away with if they have a ton of strikeouts. I understand that. 6 innings is basically, 6 and 7. That's kind of the bread and butter where you want. Garrett Cole's had a lot of success against them. And in the article, we show you the bats and the numbers. And we'll look at that at the end. Garrett Cole and Scherzer. If I'm taking one out of these two right here, I'm going with Garrett Cole there. Scherzer against the Yankees, 65 plate appearances, a 186 batting average, 249 WOBA with a 32.3 K percentage. The problem here is the Yankees they can hit bombs easily. And Scherzer, he gets pissed. He gets out there. If he gives up a couple runs, he gets absolutely pissed. And the Yankees offense is just more potent right now than the Nationals offense will be. So if I'm taking one here, I'm taking Garrett Cole, but you'll be paying a price, which we'll look at after this. The second game on the slate, the Giants at the Dodgers, Cueto versus Kershaw. Cueto, 227 plate appearances against the Dodgers. Their current roster, 276. Now, this takes into effect who they believe and project will be the starters. We don't know that yet since, there's 30-man rosters and there's the taxi squad. I mean, there's a lot of unknowns with this season, so let's just have fun with it. But if I'm taking a pitcher here, I am not taking Cueto. Kershaw, on the other hand, against the Giants, 334 plate appearance. Vegas thinks minus 300. That absolutely crushes them. Striking out 28.1 K percentage, 171 batting average against him. That's the current roster. So if you go into our article, you can see breakdown by breakdown the who's had success against Garrett Cole here. So just looking at this, I mean, Starlin Castro's 353 with 6 hits and 17 at-bats, 4 RBIs, 4 Ks. I wouldn't trust him. Who knows if he's even going to start. Eric Thames, 2 for 14 with 1 home run. Michael Taylor, 1 for 6 with 1 home run. So not a lot going on there. But the thing is, you're going to have to, with the website, with Fanduel and Draftkings, you have to, with only 2 games, you're going to see, most likely, when building your roster, building your lineup, you're going to have to take a batter against your pitcher when you have 2 pitchers on Draftkings, especially. Just kind of looking at that. So if I'm taking one right here, I'm taking Garrett Cole. Scherzer, I mean, him being in the NL for so long now, a lot of these batters haven't faced him. Brett Gardner has 3 for 16 with 5 Ks, 188. Aaron Hicks 0 for 10 with an RBI and a walk. He's pretty cheap on the sites. Stanton, being in the NL East, coming over here, 4 for 18, 2 home runs, 5 Ks, or 5 RBIs, 9 Ks, 222 batting average. Luke Voigt, 1 for 1. Most likely came with when he was with the Cardinals. So just looking at that, I would probably be... The 2 stacks I like on this slate are the Dodgers and the Yankees in that order. Next one is Cueto. I mean, he's going up against the Dodgers. They're right now ranked the best lineup out there. He missed most of 2019 following Tommy John surgery. He then came back, did make 4 starts at the end of the season. He had an inflated ERA of 5.06, a 1.25 whip, and only 13 to 9 K to walk ratio. Not good. Only 16 innings in 4 starts. That is not good. Now he's tasked with being the starter for the season. I think he's going to get lit up. Now, I could see you going with Cueto as a GPP pitcher in hopes that the Dodgers don't light him up, and you would have a foot above the competition. The ownership percentage, everything would be down. But I just don't see any way how the Dodgers don't just absolutely come out and destroy Cueto. I would not be surprised if Cueto doesn't go more than 4 innings in this game. Just looking at what bats against Cueto have had success. Cody Bellinger, I think he's going to be in all of your lineup. Oh, he should be in all of your lineups. 6 for 17, 2 doubles, a home run, 1 RBI, 1 walk, 4 Ks. Still batting .353 against Cueto. Then you've got Corey Seager, 12 for 34, 1 double, 3 home runs, .353 batting average. Love Corey Seager here. Considering how bad he's been the past couple of years, plus injuries, his price is down pretty far. Even on a 2-game slate, Corey Seager is very manageable in my lineups. Then that's what you can see. Clayton Kershaw here. Like I wrote up, I don't want to say that Kershaw will fly under the radar, but when you have Garrett Cole, when you have Scherzer on there, people are going to gravitate more towards them instead of Kershaw, and that I absolutely love Kershaw here. I mean, being in the same division, he crushes the Giants in game in and game out. As you can see, Brandon Belt, 60 at-bats against him, struck out 29 of the 60. Struck out almost 50% of the bats, or the at-bats he's facing against Kershaw. Crawford, on the other hand, 14 strikeouts. So in a total of 267 at-bats against the Giants, Kershaw has struck out 80 batters, giving up only a 204 batting average, 224 OBP, 401 slugging. Now, the difference between why this is 204 and why this is 171, this is the current roster. This is just everyone that's on the team. Who knows who's going to be starting? Those lineups will obviously come out later on, but I just wanted to bring that to you guys' attention. Kershaw could crush. So just looking at Fanduel real quick, you can see just pitchers. Cole, number 1 at 11,400. Max Scherzer's 700 less at 10,700. Kershaw's 10,300 and Cueto is 6,600. As you can see, if you do take Cueto, you will be able to build a monster lineup, but you're going to have to hope that you hit every single bat. Every bat, you need a home run out of them. You need plus fantasy points there just to, most likely, you're not going to take a GPP down with Cueto unless somehow he dials it back to when he was absolutely dominant, which I don't trust at all. Then you got Draftkings. Well, going into Draftkings, just looking at a lineup. Let's just look at this one. Looking at your pitchers, Cole is 10,000, Scherzer is 8,600, Kershaw is 7,600, and Cueto's 5,000. So the difference between Cole and Cueto, $5,000. When you're doing 2 pitchers, obviously there's only so many lineups you can build using these players and these positions. So you really do have a lot of information to go with. I don't think Cueto is going to make it into a winning lineup. I don't see how it happens. Absolutely love a Dodgers stack followed by a Yankees stack here. Kershaw and Cole, wouldn't mind that. We could build a lineup with Kershaw and Cole. Or not Cueto. Kershaw. And this is just ballparking it. I'm not saying this is what we're going with, but we could build around. Who would you like to go? Will it be Will Smith? Would you go Suzuki? I wouldn't. Russell Martin. It's not even on the team, right? Pretty sure he retired. Pretty sure Russell Martin retired. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they need to get rid of some of these. So let's just say that first base, we'll go outfield. We'll go with Bellinger because he's just going to be there, depending. Let's go there. And we could build from there. So, yeah. So just kind of looking at this, the pricing's a little bit different, obviously, on both sites. With Bellinger, Bellinger being 5,100 on DraftKings, he's 4,500 on Fanduel, and then moving on through there. So as of right now, the weather looks good. Again, it's weather. Anything can change in the blink of an eye. So that is something to monitor. We will definitely be monitoring that when we build our lineups. If you guys would like to get in on it, you can go to FTA Plus at the top right here. Scroll down. You can do a 5-day pass. That'll give you 5 days of all of our premium content. So let's say you get it today. You're going to get this week's golf, MMA, NASCAR, MLB. If you get the month, you get a month of that. And come next week or 11 days from now, that the month will include MMA, NASCAR, PGA, MLB, NBA will be back, NHL will be back, I believe August 1st. So month will be your best option, $34.99. Any questions at all, please comment down below or email me, support@fantasyteamadvisors.com. That's what I've got for you guys. Opening day. Hopefully we dominate. If you do, come back and let us know. Again, if this video gets 25 likes and 25 comments before first pitch on opening day, we'll give out a free FanDuel and DraftKings GPP lineup pinned down in the comment section. And don't forget, click the link in the description of this video. That is this article right here. That will help me know you guys are into our article. So that's what I've got, guys. Good luck today. And as always, bring home that bacon, guys. Peace.